Hello and welcome to Daily News from Al-Najaf TV. Headlines: a look at the latest activities related to the religious authority in various parts of the world. The scholarly session of seminary professors and scholars with Grand Ayatollah al-Shirazi. The Office of the Religious Authority in Bamyan, Afghanistan continues to host Fatimiyya gatherings. Centers affiliated with the religious authority continue their activities. The residence of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted a scholarly and research-based session with the participation of scholars, seminary professors, students, and those interested in religious studies. The session aimed to enhance the academic level of seminary students and to create a space for dialogue and exchange of views on jurisprudential and doctrinal matters. Topics discussed included the presumption that general statements apply to customary areas, the ruling on blood remaining in a slaughtered animal, the permissibility of new forms of contrast such as insurance, the permissibility of mentioning the third testimony in the prayer's tashahhud based on the textual narration, the interpretation of verse 101 of Surah Al-An'am, and the distinction between divine promise and warning. Grand Ayatollah al-Shirazi then presented a detailed explanation of the topics raised and provided clear, well-reasoned answers to the participants' questions. The large turnout and active participation of seminary students turned the gathering into an effective space for deepening jurisprudential and doctrinal discussions. According to the media office of Al-Najaf, the full session and the statements of Grand Ayatollah al-Shirazi are available on the official YouTube page of this media office.
سلامي دعائي لكم جميعا.
أنا نشهد وداعك.
فصار قلبك بيتا.
والدي وأمي يسلمون عليك.
الله يسلمك.
Hossein Al-Shire, director of the al-Shirazi Satellite Network office in Beirut, Lebanon, hosted Sheikh Ahmad Al-Ahmar. During the meeting, Sheikh Ahmar presented a certificate of appreciation on behalf of the Sayyid al-Awsiya Committee and the Qamar al-Ashira Husseiniya in Iyad Baalbek to Mr. Al-Shire. The gesture honored his media efforts in promoting culture of compassion, peace, and service to the Husseini cause. Both sides emphasized the continuation of joint cooperation between the al-Shirazi Global Network and service institutions to strengthen religious and social activities through purposeful and constructive media work. In Bamyan, Afghanistan, the Office of the Prominent Religious Authority, Grand Ayatollah al-Shirazi, continues to hold Fatimiyya morning ceremonies. These programs take place daily afternoon and afternoon congregational prayers in commemoration of the martyrdom of Lady Fatima al-Zahra. Reports indicate that believers and Fatimiyya mourners, along with several religious and cultural figures, attend regularly, giving the office an atmosphere filled with grief and devotion to the Ahlulbayt. The Najaf Center for Strategic Studies, affiliated with the religious authority in the holy city of Najaf, in cooperation with the Department of Poets and Arts, hosted the cultural competition, River of Creativity. The second season, fourth-round competition included questions in religion, science, culture, history, geography, and literature. In continuation of its programs, the gathering of Iraqi folk literature poets and writers in Najaf held the Makatib Poetry Night in cooperation with the Najaf NCSS. This event was attended by a group of well-known Iraqi folk poets. The Ahlulbayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad, one of the centers affiliated with the religious authority, announced that believers and Husseini activists continue to attend its programs, which are held in an atmosphere filled with faith and devotion to the Ahlulbayt. This center's director, Ustad Ali Sarai, welcomed visiting groups and praised their efforts in preserving Husseini rituals and serving the pilgrims of Imam Hussein. This center stated that these activities will continue without interruption, reflecting a lasting connection to the teachings and values of the Holy Prophet's family. The Faydh al-Batool institution, affiliated with the religious authority in Diqar province, Iraq, hosted members of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq al-Shirazi, along with a group of scholars from the Allama Ibn Fahd Ali Seminary in Karbala. Sayyid Dhafar al-Fayyad and Sheikh Nasser al-Asadi were also present. The visit aimed to review the performance of the Faydh al-Mishkat Farm project, supervised by Sheikh Malik al-Hasnawi, director of the Faydh al-Batool institution. According to the visiting delegation, the initiatives carried out fall within the recommendations of the religious authority, which emphasize supporting orphans and the needy, strengthening social solidarity, and caring for Husseini rituals. In Karbala, the Ahlulbayt Servants Committee, affiliated with the religious authority, has once again organized mobile and home-based Fatimiyya gatherings this year. The programs began on the 21st of Rabiul Awal and will continue for 90 days in the homes of believers. Organizers report a strong public participation as well as attendance by religious and social figures. Members of the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi also take part in these gatherings. Participants remember the hardships faced by Lady Fatima al-Zahra, peace be upon her, engaging in prayers and expressions of devotion to her noble status.